If you're given the opportunity to borrow something, don't be that guy. Alright? These words will make your experience so much better. Give it back better than you found it. That's it. So my dad's taught me this one across life generally. Most recently, like when he's borrowed my car, you know, he's dinged the wheels, so he's gone and got the whole wheel like a fresh paint job, and he's gone and got it valeted, and it turns up with a full tank of petrol. You know, like, okay, full tank of electricity. But it's something that I wouldn't expect. You know, if someone damages something, then yeah, go and get it fixed, and probably the rest while you're at it. Like, why not? Just go above and beyond. That's the trick to getting invited back again and again and again to doing bigger things, or being offered to partake in different things or borrow stuff. And I can think of at least 3 situations right now where I have gifted something to someone when either I've offered or they have asked to borrow something, and it's either broken, so never returned to me, or I've never seen it again. And I can think of one example actually where I have gone to their house, I have seen the thing they have borrowed, I don't know, 15 times since, and not once have they brought it up. I'm just there like, it's just not cool. And now it is damaged, and I know that, but I'm never getting it back, and like I'm okay with it. Peace, whatever. I'm at peace with the decision. And so now I very much have an understanding of when you lend something to someone, expect that you're never seeing it again. But you don't have to be that guy. Okay? What's got me thinking about this today is Millie and I have just spent the last 2.5 months living for free in the States. So this would have cost us maybe in the region of £8,000 to £10,000 that we've just saved. How we're doing that is through this website called Trusted House Sitters. So we're just looking after people's cats whilst they're away on holiday or whatever. And the reviews we're getting consistently are, I found it better than I left it. And that's what we do. We just make sure to clean up. Like, I'm quite picky. I like to live in a clean environment, and I like to keep things tidy. But that has now meant that actually the first people who we sat for invited us back, and we're now back to that first one again, which is the best of the lot. And it got me thinking about one of my closest, dearest friends, Lucas, if you're watching this, you're a legend, has an amazing company, Study Packer, which is like a life enablement company. They help you travel the world whilst studying for your degree, and help you sign up and just give you like all of the cheat codes to how to do it, places to stay, discounts, Freshers Week whilst, you know, in Bali. How wild is that? Anyway, I have no idea how Lucas does this, but he ends up in some of the craziest places, rubbing shoulders with, you know, multi-decker millionaires. And I bloody love it. But he embodies this so well. I'm pretty certain. Now, I haven't experienced it. I don't think I've lent Lucas anything at all. But his aura, how he turns up, how he includes people, he makes you feel special. And I think that's why he ends up in these crazy situations where, you know, he's on a yacht, or he's gone to like a multi-million-pound villa, hosted with like this beautiful chef catered evening, and all this sort of stuff, because of the way that he treats other people with no expectation of anything in return. And I can think of one other example where this has happened, where I learnt this lesson. I think I was 19 in the States as a camp counsellor, and in the US it's much more common to borrow people's cars because the car is insured, not just the driver. And so it's pretty easy, like, hey, can I borrow your car? Yeah, here's the keys, bye. You're all good. And it's a really common thing of like, I think offhand comments are like, yeah, just make sure you bring it back with a full tank. Like, that's it. And then you get in, it'd be half full, but like, you haven't had to rent a car. And for, you know, $20 or whatever, because it's so cheap out in the States for fuel, you've now managed to use something that you otherwise wouldn't have been able to access, and you've done them a little bit of a favour, so they're super happy to let you do it again in the future. And that's what's really nice about it, and I think this can all be summarised as goodwill. If someone helps you out, help them out more than what they were expecting to ever get in return, because they probably were expecting nothing, and so the barrier is so low, and good things are likely to come from it. And that's the way that I approach business and life generally, so just thought it might be a good one for you too. Alright guys, have a great day. Peace.